All right, so today we're taking a look at the Ninja pods and grounds. Now this is a special coffee maker because it can make pods and it can make grounds. There's two different attachments that this has. So if we pop the top up, oh, it looks like I got an old K-cup in there, so let me take that out. But this is what the top looks like. This is gonna be for your pods. So when you have a pod like this, you're basically just gonna throw it in like that. It's gonna sit in there, and then this piece up at the top right here, this is gonna pierce it, and that is where the water is gonna go through. So you've got your pods attachment up at the top. It's got an extra little basket right here, and this is where this attachment sits into. So that's gonna be our pods attachment. Down here at the bottom, I love this little design they have here. This is where your grounds attachment is gonna live. Now, these can actually be interchanged. So if you wanted to use your grounds attachment and you wanna move your pods attachment, this just goes right back into here. And then this is gonna go down here in the bottom and it goes right away. So amazing space saving design. And I love the fact that it's hidden away so you don't actually have to see it. You just grab it out of a little drawer like that. So a really good design. I love the way that they actually made that. This one right here is gonna be the blue color. I think they've got 2 or 3 other different color options. So if you don't necessarily like this blue, I think it looks amazing, but if you don't like blue, they've got some other colors as well. Now the next thing you'll notice is how slim this is. This is gonna actually not take up much space on the countertop, and it's easy to just slide between your other appliances. And since this is something that you're probably gonna be using every day, you're not gonna be taking this and taking it off of the countertop and putting it away and taking out. So this is one of those appliances that is always gonna stay on your countertop. So I really do like the fact that they put the water tank here in the back rather than over here on the side. So it's very narrow, very slim. Now this is what the water tank looks like. You can see here, I like that they made it pretty big so that you don't have to refill this every day, every other day. Honestly, it's probably like, I don't know, once a week. Kind of just depends how much your family makes coffee. If you've got 2 coffee drinkers, you may need to do it earlier. But if you just got 1 coffee drinker, this thing lasts quite a while. Up in the front, you're gonna see we've got our drip tray right here, which is gonna have a stainless steel piece on top and then just some plastic right there. That actually holds a lot of liquid, which is nice, so you don't have to clean it out as often. And then you can see there's different notches here. So we're able to put this up higher and lower, just like this. So regardless of whatever cup size you have, this is gonna fit. I've got super large mason jars that I sometimes will make a coffee in, and I can fit that here at the bottom. And I also have small little teacups that I can put just up here at the top. And the benefit of this is the fact that you're not gonna have your drink splatter and splash all over the place. It already does a pretty good job of not going all over the place. So even if you got it down here at the bottom and you've got a smaller cup, it shouldn't go, too far off, but just to, it takes what, a minute or a second to put this up here, and just like that, now you're not gonna have any splatter. Okay, let's go ahead and actually make a coffee here. I'm gonna put this down to the second to last. We've got a cup of ice here. Now the great thing about this is if you look up here at the top, you're gonna see we can brew classic, rich, and over ice. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to over ice. And I want this to be, not as watered down. So I'm gonna pick the ounces right here. We've got 6 ounces, 8 ounces, 10 ounces, and 12 ounces. Let's just go ahead and go with the 6 ounce, just because I like a bit more of a rich and dense coffee. And again, we're gonna keep it on the over ice because we're gonna be doing it over ice. So all you gotta do once that's done is make sure there's water in the tank and hit brew. And let's give it a second and it's gonna start brewing. And there we go, we've got our coffee brewing. This one right here is a Cafe Bustelo. It's like a Cuban coffee. And it does take a second. You gotta see here, it's gonna do an initial little drip right here. And when it goes through and does the over ice mode, it's gonna brew a little bit different than those other modes. So if you're gonna be drinking like a hot coffee, it'll come out a little bit different. But you can see here, it is brewing now, and we've got a nice dense coffee coming out. I love the color of this, looks good. All right, there we go. We got it beeping, and now you can see over here on the side. So it's actually at the 8 ounce mark, and that's obviously because we've got our ice in here and we've got a nice dense coffee. Again, you know, it's not a full super big cup, but sometimes I just like drinking coffee like this just because it tastes a lot better than being more watered down. Now, let's say we wanted to actually go ahead and clean this. Take a look up here at the top. There is also going to be a cleaning button as well. So it's got a self-cleaning feature on it, and that is also a nice little addition to it. Other than that, that is pretty much it. It is a very simple, easy to use machine. Oh, actually, you know what? One more thing we've got over here on the side that I forgot to mention is it's actually gonna come with a grounds spoon. So you can go ahead and scoop up those grounds, put it into your grounds attachment, just like that. And it goes right here on the side. I like the fact that they did not hide this. They kind of put it on the side to display it. It gives it a little bit more character. If you look on this side right here, it's just flat, which is, it's okay. It's a little boring. But over here, I like this. It has like a little cove for you to fit this in. And it's got a nice little tactile feel. This piece right here is rubber, so you squeeze and push that in, it stays in place, and it's just like a nice little added feature. So if you're looking for a simple to use coffee maker that can do it all, it can do your pods and it can do your grounds, and it also has a bunch of different options like the classic rich and over ice, then I would definitely recommend picking this one up.